All right, we're going to do this one from the tablet. And this is in response to Femi from the chat. And she's trying to say that the stuff that we use, which is the father's involvement with their children, which is black fathers the most involved, was pulled from, I think his name is Barbara Wilkinson's work. I think that was the woman's name. I'll double check it. But I'm not going to go through all the whole crap because she didn't do her research. So I'm not going to input all the stuff that she said. Number one, the congressman did not really become a congressman until 2013. So she sworn in January 2013. So I try to give her the benefit of the doubt, but saying that maybe she influenced the study, or maybe she influenced some kind of research from the study. So I went back through her record and I couldn't find it. Now, the one thing I did find that was interesting that she didn't mention, that she should have mentioned, is that she helped foster a committee for the study of black men and boys in 2019 that actually got passed. It was a bill that actually got passed in 2020. So there is a CBC commission to actually study the lives of black men and boys, and it's a meta study. I've actually done a couple of videos on that, suggesting that we push our now president to actually start doing the work and funding those studies. I didn't know who she was. I saw her name on the bill. But normally they only give you the first name. They give you the initial and the last name. I actually didn't know that that was a woman. But we actually did give credit. We actually talked about that. And in 2023, she's actually coming out, and I guess because she's running for her seat, she actually talks about what she did as far as the Congressional Black Caucus and her being able to get that commission inputted, which is fine. But the thing is, as far as the stuff that we use, which is something that's been used quite a bit about being the most involved fathers, let's not get it twisted. She had nothing to do with that. She wasn't involved in it. She wasn't around in Congress when the study was even done, right? The study is actually done from 2006 to 2010. Literally, even though it is published 2013, the initial survey is from 2006 to 2010. That's when the study's done. She was not in office when the data was actually put together. She wasn't in office. This is when it's actually published and released and checked. Now, if you read the actual study, which some people don't do, which most people don't do, and sometimes I don't even do it, okay? When we used it, we read the article, we went to the study, because I have the study already. And we went to the study and actually read to make sure that the stats and the facts were correct. We didn't read the whole preamble, the history of it, right? Now, they do give you a history of it. She didn't initiate this. This was actually initiated by who? President Clinton in 95, right? Because President Clinton was part of reforming the welfare system. So this is part of his memorandum, okay? Subsequent consultation by the National Survey for Family Group was done then. And then now this was actually done before, as far as collecting data from the role of fathers in 2002, if I'm not mistaken. And the contained importance of collecting data directly from fathers and involvement in their children's lives was a summary conclusion from 2012 conference at the National Institutes of Health. Data from the 2002 NSFG on father involvement were published previously based on a sample of 4,928 men aged 15 to 44. This report builds on that. Builds on that research. There's nowhere in here does she have anything to do with it, okay? The same indicators that were collected in 2002 and 2010. Data were collected from 12,279 interviews with women and 10,403 men aged 15 to 44, conducted from what? 2006 to 2010. She was not in office, ma'am. I'm sorry. This is not her work. This is not her work. This work is actually done by the National Survey Group, Family Group. It's not her work. Her name is not on it. She wasn't in office. The authors, the people that put it together are right there. Name's not on it. When you scroll down all the way to the end, they give you all the references. All the references. All the references. All the references. To my knowledge, now if you can find her in here, in the references, in any of these references, point her out. Detailed study before she even got in office, even when she was down in Florida. She would be in this. She's not mentioned. Now, I did find a video of her talking about black boys from 7 years ago. That was 2017. Well, after this has already been done. Now, she references this work, not the other way around. So next time, sweetie, if you're going to add me, get your information right. If you're going to add me, get your information right. Go back and do some work. Go back and do some work. Go back and double check your stuff. If you had double checked your stuff, you would not have gotten this. Double check your work. You would not have gotten this. Anyhow, that's all I really got, man. Go sit down, little girl. Mind your business.